Alright guys, getting off-leash videos today. So we are out with Ram, and you can probably hear him. He's still pretty whiny, but it's actually significantly less than when we started. So let's see, I can't remember how old Ram is. 3 or 4. So he's a little bit older, and that usually means we've got a little bit more to break down. We've got a little more anxiety, a little more stress to work through. So good. We're working off leash, and we've been working off leash probably for about the past 4 or so days. And when we take away that leash, a lot of times it brings confusion and a little bit more stress, especially in Ram's case, because he's not connected to you. He can't rely on the leash. He has to rely on, him. He has to rely on himself. He has to think about where he needs to be and what he needs to be doing. And he needs to make sure that he maintains positions and commands, otherwise he's going to get corrected, and then he has to think about why he's getting corrected and fix the command. Good. So that's kind of what you see him doing, a little bit of crawling. So when that happens, we might just pick up our pace. So we'll have Andrew walk a little bit faster, so that way Ram he can feel a little bit more comfortable, and he can just continually walk. Ooh, a little confusion there. Good. So we're using a lot more body language in the off leash. We're just using e-collar and then playing off our body language. So when Ram went around in front and started to go to the the right side of Andrew, all he did was take a step back, use his e-collar, pat his left leg, and got Ram back on that left side. So, ooh, in a down. Down is an implied stay, and that means Ram needs to stay there until he's given the release command. So he broke it. Andrew immediately was on that e-collar, down, 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 but he walked him all the way back to where he was. I don't want Ram to think, okay, I'm gonna go down over here, because that's where I got to when I started feeling the correction. I want him to understand, nope, I gotta stay right here, and even if I break it, I'm gonna be brought back right there. Good. So the more you work Ram, the less and less he whines. So it's just gonna take time, it's gonna take work, but he'll get used to it, he'll get over his stress, and be a good boy, be a lot less whiny. Good job. So his off leash is looking really well. A little bit of confusion, and that's totally normal. Good. We're just gonna use our body language and that e-collar. There. So go ahead and pick up your pace a little bit. Good. And most times we want to walk slower, because that's going to make a dog think more. But with Ram, he's a little bit the opposite. He thinks too much when we walk slower. So I want to walk a little bit faster so that he's not doing that half sit, take a couple steps, half sit, take a couple steps. I want him to continually walk and then sit when we stop walking. Good job, buddy. Good. So he's looking really good. And then we'll get this go home set up, because these guys are going to be ready here pretty soon.